Some children might be getting very anxious, and anxious behavior might be, kids lashing out or just withdrawing a lot. And as much as it's a change for all of us as adults, it's also, they feel it as well. So there might be a lot of difficult emotions. They might be missing their friends, their teachers, just being outside. So it's not about removing all the anxious feelings or the things that a child may be experiencing, but it's actually having them just being seen and heard so that they know that they do have a family who is supporting them with these difficult emotions during this time.
But I think it's also important to be honest with our kids, particularly with children on the spectrum and even with teens and adults on the spectrum. If you're honest with them and if you're upfront, and I'm not saying be honest in a scary way, but present them with the facts and say, yes, there is a virus out there. Yes, it can be dangerous, but these are the ways we can protect ourselves.
We often don't think about playing as adults. We see it as being a childish thing and only children should do it. But if a parent immerses themselves within the play, it can be very therapeutic for the parent as well. It's a moment where they just switch off from all the other responsibilities they have and just be engrossed in their child and in the play, in the activity.
And then also developing a routine at home. Kids are quite familiar with having routines, going to school, seeing particularly their teachers, their friends. And children also then feel more at ease. They feel more in control. This helps them a lot psychologically as well.
Share with us, what are some of these practical things that you do with your son to keep him stimulated?
He's 14 years old. I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy at the age of 3 weeks. It's basically one of the things that the speech therapists usually do in exercising their tongue, which helps them to talk better. I would advise parents to put the peanut butter just around the mouth of the child, and they will have to ask the child to go around licking at that peanut butter. When they're doing that, they're actually stretching their tongue out.
What is a visual routine? Can you give us an example of what it looks like, or how do you create one?
So you're just breaking your day up and getting pictures, visual information to then kind of identify each activity that is going to happen throughout the day. And, try and find pictures in newspapers or in magazines or things that are lying around the house that you can maybe just cut up and use those. My advice is to use press stick so that you can take each activity off as you finish it. It's a nice concrete way of saying, okay, we finished with breakfast. Now we're going to go brush our teeth.